played straight man for you.
You told me before we started, you told me that there's a story about the diving board sequence.
That was the first shot I did in the film. Board, have a seat.
Again, I'm taking orders from the queen. She said, keep him shut up as long as possible. But in a minute, he's gonna give me a direct order.
He's gonna be out on my horse, and I pulled up the script, and I read it, blah, 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 blah. That's how I got Tron. 20 minutes later, I'm gonna have to wake you all up. So the diving board was one of my first shots, and it was my first job, and there was no way I wasn't gonna do it. But I can't dive, I can't swim, I'm legally blind, and I climbed a high board, blind, and walked back and forth so they could light it, and I had to take the spring so they could cut to the real diver.
You're legally blind? Legally
You
blind.
know this. You know this. That's why in Tron, because I came in the morning with the glasses on because I wear contact lenses. And suddenly the director said, oh, the glasses, good. And they had to make stunt glasses for me because I would walk right off the solar saver. So they
But that's why when we ran everywhere in that movie, I was always having you by the hand because you would have ran right by a wall, ran right into the wall. I had to take care of it. It was my job. That was the whole role of Tron, was to hold Yori's hand and stop her from committing some major accident to herself.
Make sure she didn't walk into a wall.
She just admitted she's legally blind.
Stories about bring back alive stunts.
Oh, let's not go there.
Oh, let's go there.
You and wild animals. This is a PG crowd.
Let's go to Kauai, shall we?
Okay. Oh, we did. I tried. I failed.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Bruce,
Step in here any minute and save us from this.
Bruce wedged his way in here, so I've got to ask Bruce a couple questions, I guess, if I'm allowed.
In all fairness, it's
If I'm allowed.
15 minutes of Cindy Morgan.
So Bruce, tell us how you decided to pursue the creative life. How you decided to go. She's sitting down. She's getting comfortable. She's going to take a nap.
This panel isn't long enough. No, I have no story to tell. I just showed up. That's all. Really, you want to hear all this boring crap?
Somebody got Red Bull and
let's talk about some other things and where I came from, where she came from, especially. And this is my. By the way, this is Cindy Morgan. She is my convention wife. Seriously.
Millions of women would love to have that title. You guys should have been
We've been married 30 years.
Yesterday morning, Kevin Sorbo and Bruce Boxleitner are fighting over sitting next to me. I want to sit down. This is the first time I ever shut up. Millions of women love to be sitting where I'm sitting. Yeah.
That's right. We had a little minor Hercules versus Tron smackdown. And I maintained that, yeah, he may have been muscle-bound and everything. And, yeah, he's a gorgeous-looking guy. But I had this very deadly disc. I would put it right through his forehead like I did. And he collapsed in a puddle of loincloth.
And Hercules, of course, said, oh, Hercules could take Tron anytime. I said, oh, God, there's two of them.
Yes. Anyway, we're just having fun here. I mean, to answer your question about
how you got into acting?
What? It's so long ago, I don't even remember to tell you the
You
truth.
grew up on a farm.
We'll try to start
on a farm. I was on a farm once in a while. I grew up in a small town, and on my grandparents' farm.
You read a lot of books?
I read a lot of. Wow. Why did you just tell me?
So you need to take this answer. Doesn't sound like
No, actually, no. It's really short. I mean, I always wanted to be an actor when I was a kid in high school. I didn't make the basketball team, and I was looking for some extracurricular things to do.
And girls.
And girls, and I should have concentrated on my studies instead of extracurricular things. But I walked into an audition in my sophomore year for a fall play, and rarely did they cast a sophomore in those days for the lead, but I got the lead in this Agatha Christie's 10 Little Indians, and then there were none. I was the hero of the story. Okay, Cindy, thank you. Anyway, that's it. And I was bit by the bug, and I've been doing it ever since. You know, I think it's something.
That's a short
I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good.
It takes one moment, you know, and I realized I didn't know how I was going to go about it at the time, but
Made it up as you
fate
went along.
led me to where I am, and eventually in Hollywood in 1973. So.